Hey everybody, it is me, Shauna, and I have been gone for a very long time. I have had a lot of things going on in my life, and I have been sick with COVID-19. So I've just had to take some time away. I've been raising my friend's children, and it's been amazing, but it's also had some very trying times as we are going through a lengthy custody battle. I eventually do plan on talking about that, but until court is over, I cannot. So that's that. Today, I actually wanted to take the time to talk about a lovely woman that I have done a bit of research on. I've also heard a lot of higher up YouTubers talking about her, and typically I wouldn't choose a story to talk about on my channel that higher up YouTubers are talking about, because I tend to try to share the stories that are just not very heard of. However, this one struck me in a very weird way, and I feel like I absolutely must talk about this because here on my channel I do talk about things that don't make sense or are weird cases where justice just hasn't been served, and that is exactly why I am talking about this situation today. Melissa Platt, she is from North Carolina. On October 3rd of 2008, she was found severely beaten. She was wrapped in a blanket. She had been wrapped in this blanket for 6 days. The bruises literally went from head to toe. The problem that I have with this is that Melissa did not do this to herself. The only other person that was with her was her boyfriend. He had been there for the 6 days with her, and never once did he ever pick up a phone and call 911. He claims that she kept falling, and she sustained all these injuries from being drunk and falling. The problem that I have with that is this woman was black and blue from her head to her toes. These bruises on her body, they were so severe, and we're talking cinder block sized bruises on this woman's body. She had strangulation marks across her neck. Her jaw was broken in 2 separate places. And this guy is not being held responsible for not even picking up the phone and calling 911. That's my problem. When you see somebody in this situation, you do not just wrap them up in a blanket and toss them to the side. So what I had planned on doing was digging more into the details for everybody about who she was, about her life, what led up to all this. But I can't do that because 2 higher up YouTubers have done such a fantastic job on this themselves, and I prefer to link their videos down below in the description area so that you guys can just go and check out their videos, because they did an amazing job on them. One of their names is Danielle Halen, who I am subscribed to, and I love her channel. She does a fantastic job. She actually has a lot of the injury photos on her video about this, and I just think that I could not do any better than what she did as far as such great detail that she went into. So if you have time and you can go check out her video on this, that would be absolutely awesome. Another one who I also am subscribed to is Kendall Ray. I will also link her down below as well, and she too has also done a video. She shows an interview with Melissa's sister, Michelle, and I just think that I could not do any better, or probably anywhere near what they have done. They just both do a very good job. So if you have time and you don't mind, go check out their videos. October 2008, Melissa Platt was severely beaten and left wrapped in a blanket on a bed for 6 days with no medical attention. I heard she was actually on the floor, but nonetheless, that detail for me does not matter. Melissa was found in this state on October 8th at her home only due to a welfare check by her mother. Melissa was not alone. She had a boyfriend there with her. She was life-flighted to Pitt County Memorial, where she underwent an immediate craniotomy. The first responders included in their report that this was the worst case they had ever seen. She was naked from the waist down, only in a shirt, and wrapped in a blanket. She was lying in her own urine and feces. The pictures taken of her when she was first admitted to the hospital are horrifying. I have seen them. They are horrifying. These bruises are nothing I have ever seen. I have been around a ton of alcoholics, a ton of drunks, people that would beat themselves up, people that were falling all the time, and I have never seen injuries like this. They are absolutely horrifying. Her jaw was broken in 2 separate places. She had multiple healing head injuries, marks around her neck from trying to be strangled, and she was black and blue from her, literally her head to her toes. And she had 2 black eyes. She had blood clots. She had a 2x5 deep bruise mark on her neck. She was in the ICU for 9 weeks and passed away from her injuries on December 17th, 2008. Her boyfriend claimed the injuries were a result of her falling in the bathroom. However, the doctor said there is no way she could have sustained her injuries from the fall he described. The doctors also found she had old head injuries when they performed the craniotomy. Melissa was asked what happened to her, and when she was able to talk, she told her family she was dragged out of the house by her neck, that her shirt was torn off and thrown somewhere in the bushes, and that she had been hit over the head with something hard. In January 2009, Melissa's mother, Marion, sent a letter to the district attorney, and an investigation was initiated. Marion was told she would be informed when the investigation concluded and a decision was made, but they never contacted her. The person at the district attorney's office did tell her mother that Melissa's boyfriend wouldn't be charged. One thing I would like to point out about this situation is in the other videos, if you guys go and check them out, you will hear about this guy's history. I don't know his full name. I just know that his name's Joey. Apparently Joey's ex-girlfriend also used to fall. She used to fall and sustain injuries, but the fact of the matter is that her son, when asked about his mother's falls, claimed that these falls stopped when Joey was no longer in the picture. So the fact of the matter is I do not believe for a second that this woman fell and sustained these injuries. I just don't. Something's not right with it. And I don't understand how somebody can literally be there with you, feeding you alcohol when you have a broken jaw in 2 different places and you are wrapped up in a blanket and severely just bruised and having broken bones and brain bleeds and stuff like that. I do not understand how somebody can sit there and continue to force feed you alcohol and not get in some sort of trouble for this. How do you see these injuries and be okay with it and live your normal life and not do something like picking up a phone and calling 911, because that's literally the only thing that he had to do. In my heart, in my stomach, I truly believe that this guy beat her and got away with it. He killed her and got away with it. So, as always, I would like to know what you guys think. Dive in, check out more about this story, and please go sign the petition so that this can be reopened and they can look deeper into it, because something is not right here. Something is very wrong. And I'm sure if we find more of his girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, we will find out that he has been doing the same to them, and they stopped falling once he left as well. Thank you guys, and to every one of y'all who have stuck around while I've been gone, I just want to say thank you very much, because I've been having a lot of crazy stuff going on in my life, and I haven't had time. I've been very sick. The whole family's been sick, like I said, with COVID, and we're still sick, but we're trying to get better. And I mean, that's that. So for all of you who have stuck it out, thank you. I truly do appreciate it. I am going to try to be back as quick as I possibly can. To my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I feel like I have let y'all down, so bear with me. I'm gonna be back. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching.